Now, guys, Chinese gators are not like that. Their eyes
Look how close he is, Bubba. Don't touch him. No, you can't pet him. He's saying, can I pet him?
Huh?
Rylan.
Probably not a good idea, but...
Silly. You gonna ride him? No.
See how it's fat right in the back of his head on each side? That's his jowls. It's very, that's the best part on a gator tooth.
I just have one left.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Get that one out there with the real big one.
Oh, they're fighting over it. Oh, they're fighting over it. They're fighting.
So, hey, Cakes. All right, guys, y'all ready?
Wait a minute, did I just see an alligator on the beach? That's what coastal residents have been asking themselves. Alligators are popping up all along the Mississippi Gulf Coast, Gulfport, Ocean Springs, Long Beach, even Bay St. Louis. And they're not just swimming anymore, they're walking across the sand right up near Highway 90. Locals said that they used to spot them way out in the marshes or maybe lurking in the water, but now these gators are getting more and more comfortable.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, yeah, want somebody to turn up. Ticket fly, oh, for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, yeah, want somebody to turn up. Ticket fly, oh, for sure it's about to go up.
Family, we are back. Happy Monday. It is 4:14. Welcome back to the Trap House Kitchen. If you're new here, consider subscribing. It's cool here. It's cool here. Trust me. Anyways, Nolan. This whole situation, the tension it's creating amongst the people. I feel bad for the people that say it's a psyop. I really do. This is real life, period. I don't want to hear the, this person plays that character, then they change characters, and I don't want to hear none of that. This is real life, point blank, period. Now, the intro. The intro was important, in my opinion, to put in a video because of where this person was found. It explains the terrain, the area, the demographic, or whatever you want to call it. It explains the surroundings. I really feel he was in a certain area because people knew the terrain. They understood where their strong currents were, where things could be washed to, and when they were washed to certain areas, how they could be possibly deleted by Mother Nature. That's why I put the intro there. It was a cleanup, and I hate to say it like that. I had to knock on wood because that made me feel funny saying, because it's in regards to this person, but it's how I feel. Now, We're going to review and react to a few clips of people claiming cover-up. Let's get to the content. If y'all want to get your boy a bag, it's Trap House Kitchen 1. Go ahead and shoot it over. Support your favorite blogger. That part. Let's get it.
Nolan Wells' investigation is getting more and more interesting. Let's talk about it. Nolan Wells' case will go down in history as the biggest cover-up in Mississippi. Carmelo Anthony has Texas. Nolan Wells will have Mississippi. Trust and believe that. Because now the U.S. Coast Guard is trying to come out and do cover-up or do damage control since the judge couldn't do damage control. They're coming out and stating that the boys did contact them the day of Nolan Wells' disappearance. Oh my goodness. Here's the message that the Coast Guard, quote unquote, supposedly came back and said. We all know that no one contacted the Coast Guard. And if they did contact the Coast Guard, why wasn't the Coast Guard immediately at that location searching for Nolan Wells? This is nothing but damage control and a cover-up by the state of Mississippi, in my opinion. This case will not go unsolved. The U.S. Coast Guard is trying to do damage control for the state of Mississippi and the judge and those boys. Nolan Wells' case needs and deserves justice today. Drop down in the comments and let me know how you feel about this new evidence that has come out from the U.S. Coast Guard.
All right, now, I can understand where she comes from, but I want to say this. When I first got privy to this situation, I looked into it, and when I saw the pictures I saw, I said this will go unsolved. That's exactly what I said. The thing is, these people will stick together. What do they call it? Tooth and bone or whatever? They're going to stick together. Period. The only thing that'll make them fold is if they have definite evidence on one person. Then I could see that one person telling on whoever else that's allegedly involved. But they're going to stick together. And I'm saying this down to the people that were allegedly around Nolan or with him when that happened, all the way to the Coast Guard, on up to the judicial. They're all a part of the same team. But now that it's one of their own involved, it's a totally different ball game now. Totally different. We will see the rules bend. We will see investigations go different ways than how they would have went in the hood with Pookie, Ray, Pistol Starter, and Dante. You got to really make this make sense, y'all. And the fact that it doesn't make any sense at all makes all the sense to me. Let's continue.
And says, hey, we're at the bottom west tip of Horn and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? I want to get this boat unsank and towed back. GPS data from Mississippi Department of Marine Sources shows the boat left the island at 4:31 p.m. and returned to his private dock at 6:06 p.m. Some friends later told investigators that Nolan chose to stay behind after meeting a young woman and planned to return with another group. Trasher said the area where Nolan was last seen is especially risky. That island, they have a very strong current on the northwest tip. From what people who were there told me, it's very strong there. The other thing to have in mind is that there's a drop-off on that side. And so you can be in 3 feet of water, and then the next step, you could be in 20 feet of water. If all of a sudden you're 20 feet in the water and a current starts carrying you, it can drag you out fast, violently. Search coordinator Josh Gill also told the U.S. Sun there is a pretty heavy tidal surge and tidal movement on that portion of the island where they were at. He added, it's a pass between two islands, so there's increased tidal influence there, along with the wind and wave action. Conditions can change rapidly there.
Baby, one of the comments says something that made my blood run cold, okay? They say one of those kids has a relative in the FBI, the same FBI that's examining the digital evidence is also connected to the people who had Nolan's phone. The same FBI that was interviewing 60 witnesses, but somehow can't make one arrest. That ain't no damn investigation, y'all. That's a cover up with a badge. Yeah, if I have videos and photos, I'm making it public, make it loud, because the only thing that can't hide is what the whole world already saw, right? And it happened on July the 4th. Are we just going to bypass that? Independence Day, the day they celebrate freedom, while 250 white supremacists march at the White House with their faces covered. On the same day, a strong, athletic black man was lured into a boat by people who called themselves his friends. And they took him to that Devil's Horns Island. Devil Horns Island, y'all. Because that's what it is. The horns, the rituals, the sacrifice.
I'm going to be all the way real. Y'all. And this is really how I feel. Horn Island got my name ASAP. For it to be the 250th 4th of July, got my attention ASAP. The people in the pictures I seen got my attention ASAP. I didn't know about what was going on at the Capitol with those 250 people marching either. It's so much that doesn't make sense that makes all the sense. Horn Island. Devil Horn Island. I've said that since probably the first upload I did about this. It gives rituals. And it gives rituals loud, very loud. If these affiliations within the people that are allegedly involved are real, like these federal investigation, judicial, or the positions, the judge position, the federal agent position or whatever, if these things are real, I can so see something really twisted at Devil's Horn Island. Are these dudes interested in fraternities? Are they going to further their careers like their parents? Are they? It's so much that, yeah, we're going to end it right here because this takes my energy somewhere else. Spiritually, but just in general, period. Does it make me think bad about others? No, not at all. But it does make me wonder where we are headed. You can't forget the last three. The little dude in South Carolina, Texas, and now here. I feel they're pushing the limit. I feel that there's expectations or maybe even, listen, they're just causing a divide. That's how I feel. If you've made it to this point, say I made it. I do want to thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm out. Peace.